Ava, I'm going to start with you. You must feel immensely proud to be part of this kind of record-breaking film.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a beautiful time to share a story like this, you know, particularly for young people. We made this film for kids ages 7 to 14, and so this weekend we got an A Cinema Score with kids, which is kids leaving the theaters in America, asked to give a grade, an A. And we made this film for them. We wanted to let them know that they can be a light in the world, and there's so much darkness and division. We just wanted to provide a slice of sweetness, so we love that. And we also love, for the first time in history, the #1 and #2 films in the country are made by people of color with all kinds of people in front of and behind the camera. We think it's important and it's long overdue.
Yeah, I feel a huge amount of pride as well for you guys.
Yes.
Storm, when you came on board, do you know how big a deal it would be in kind of breaking boundaries with diversity, this film?
Yes, absolutely. Especially when I was first reading the script way before I booked it. And I had read the book previously before I even got the audition. And I knew that Meg was written as a Caucasian girl with crazy hair in the book. So to see in the script that Meg was still the same girl and had the same journey, but she was just a girl of color with glasses and curly hair that looked like me and related to me was really cool. So I knew that there would be a lot of inclusion and representation within the film, which made me really excited.
In the film, obviously, Mindy's character speaks in quotes. Ava, was there no temptation to include an Oprah quote in anything that she said?
I think that would be a little too meta, a little too on the nose, But no, we had fun taking Madeleine L'Engle, the original author who wrote it in 1962, and updated her quotes. Everyone from the hip-hop group Outkast to Lin-Manuel Miranda, who made Hamilton, to Rumi, to Gandhi. It was a fun process, and Mindy Kaling delivers them perfectly.
I loved that. I loved all those little quotes in there. They were beautiful. Insecurities is obviously one of the big things in here, Meg's insecurities. I think we all have insecurities. I'm not sure if you ever completely get over them, but you learn to deal with them. Storm, is it something you could draw on from personal experience to kind of relate to Meg?
Yes, well, I feel as though, like you said, we all do have insecurities and we all have to just like kind of get over them. So I've always been confident and free-spirited, but I just had to really step in Meg's shoes and kind of feel like that I had insecurities and I didn't get over them yet, and I just had to find myself and embrace them because that's what makes us unique. Yeah. So I just had to go on the journey with her, and she eventually finds the light and saves the universe.
Absolutely. Do you think there's anything, maybe any subtle messages or anything that people are missing that you would really like them to pick up on?
You know, the messages in this film are not subtle. They are writ large because we are trying to tell the story to young people. So the story is designed for those ages that really are grappling with just understanding good and evil, how to be a light in the world when there's darkness coming your way. And so we try to make everything pretty much to be on the surface for young people. What's been cool is on Twitter, because we're both on Twitter, and we've logged, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of responses from people who just love different parts of the movie. What's always cool as a filmmaker is when people are seeing things in the film that you never even intended. People seeing all of the subtle nuances and applying it to their own life. That's the best part of art. And so we're enjoying discovering that with our audience.
And Storm, I have seen on your Instagram, it does say future filmmaker. So have you been watching Ava really closely during this whole process and getting tips? Because she is one of the best in the biz.
Yes. Yes, I have been observing her, and of course I would want to do that more closely and actually like not be working on the set or not being an actress, and just kind of come to one of her sets and just observe her and take notes and get tips. But she is incredible, and I did take some mental notes, and I would love to become a future filmmaker when I get older and learn some more stuff.
She's going to be great.
Absolutely. That would be work experience worth doing.
Yes.
If you can get that,
yes.
That'd be amazing.
Anytime.
Ladies, lovely to meet you.
you.
And good luck with the film.
What a nice interview.
Who wants to look, simple when you can look stunning?
I'm really sorry, we're very drunk, but we don't give a
Hey, girl! No, she ain't hear me. She ain't hear me.
Can you sing? I'm not sure.